Hi guys, Carla here. So I am a little bit late with this because, well, two reasons. First off, I live in Australia, so that means I get everything late because everything happens while I'm asleep. Anyway, that's the first reason. The second reason is I don't know if you can tell, but I moved. If you can't tell by the bunch of boxes in there, I moved again. So, yeah, I've been kind of busy these last few days, but I was aware that Percy Jackson was going to be at San Diego Comic Con, and I was waiting excitedly for it because I knew that we were going to get a teaser that was kind of pretty clear, and I was hoping that we'd get a casting announcement for season 3, a certain casting announcement that we all knew was coming one of these days because they're starting to film right now for season 3, right? So they have to have cast these roles, right? So I was hoping that we get the announcement at San Diego Comic Con, and guess what? We did. We're being fed, guys. Like, seriously, this wow, this fandom has been so starved for so long, but we are being fed now. As I understand it, like I said, filming for season 3 is happening, or it's going to happen soon because they said they would start filming in July. And yeah, everything is rolling and we're getting good stuff. So, just really to comment, we did get the teaser for season 2, which was great. It looks really good. Like, Sea of Monsters is kind of my least favorite Percy book. I don't know, I just don't find it super interesting personally, but I know that visually it can be very epic. So I'm looking forward to that, especially the parts in the Sea of Monsters. I just finished watching the Comic-Con panel, or most of it, because it kind of cut off at the very end, which really annoyed me, but you know, I'm not paying for Comic-Con tickets, so like, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. But I got most of it, at least like the cast part. It cut off halfway during the reveal of the casting, which I hope will make its way online at some point. I would like to, like, Rick, if for any reason you're watching this video, hi, I love you. But also, if you could put that video online, that would be really, really appreciated, because I got to hear one of the actors speaking, and then when the other one came on, the video stopped, and I yelled at my TV like a crazy person. Anyway, I just finished watching the panel, is what I was gonna say. The cast is fantastic. I love them. And they do sort of give this real feeling of like scope, like how big the thing has gotten. And I really think that could be very good. They also sort of like mention certain emotional scenes, which I'm looking forward to. But you know, I love this cast. They're all great. I love that Dear Good John is getting more protagonism this season. Clarice has never been one of my favorites, but I did like her in Sea of Monsters. I thought she was really cool, actually. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Dior does with the role. Much ado was made about the wedding, the wedding outfit, the wedding dress for Grover. I honestly, it has never been one of my favorite parts. I mean, I get it. It's for kids. I'm not the right audience. It's fine. But, you know, if Aryan can do something interesting with it, I'm looking forward to that. The story he talked about proposing to Polyphemus actor proposing to him was hilarious. I loved it. And Walker's reaction. I love their little bromance they have going, and the little love triangle they have going with Charlie now too. Like, that was so funny. But yeah, like, I am looking forward to Sea of Monsters. It's not like, because it's my least favorite of the books doesn't mean that I don't like it. It's just the one that I reread the least, so a lot of it I don't remember. So the show has an opportunity here to like make me a bigger fan of the book by changing stuff from the book. I'm looking forward to seeing what changes, because I think the changes they did in season 1 are actually pretty good. Most of all, though, they showed a teaser, and the teaser made its way online, so I didn't, it cut off in the video, so I didn't have to yell at my TV for that, because the teaser is online, and I actually got to see it this morning when I woke up. It looks amazing. It looks really great. I'm really looking forward to it. I think the part that I'm most curious about, like, I'm not gonna do a breakdown like I would have in the past. I don't have the time for that. In fact, like, I'm actually, right now, I'm editing my How to Train Your Dragon review, which I filmed, like, ages ago, because I watched the movie when it came out, and it's been over a month now. But yeah, it's taking me a while, but maybe you'll see it before you see this one, or if not, then look forward to that. But like, I can't just throw in another video on top of that, especially one as involved as a trailer breakdown. I don't have the time, my computer doesn't have the capacity, it's just a whole thing. There are many YouTube creators that have already done really good breakdowns, and I, go look for them, they're all great. But most of all, I think the part that stuck with me the most, well, first of all, there seems to be a lot of Luke at camp, which is not something, I don't remember that happening in the book. I don't think, I know at one point he goes to poison Thalia's tree, which for us book readers is going to be super emotional, I'm sure. But like, there seems to be a lot of attacks on camp for some reason, so I'm looking forward to that. The fight on the Princess Andromeda looks fantastic. We didn't see a lot of Annabeth interacting with Tyson, but Leah did mention it in the panel, that like, that tension that they had. I thought, just from filming, I thought they might have cut that out. From the pictures we got from filming, I thought they might have cut out the tension with Tyson. But I guess they left it in, which is great, I think, because it really tells us a lot about Annabeth and how much she cares about people. And also the fact that she can be a little judgmental, which is, it's fine. She learns, which is good. So I'm looking forward to that, but we didn't see a lot of that in the teaser. I think the thing that kind of stuck the most to me from the teaser is the presence of this new girl. I knew they had cast someone in a role of like an aged up demigod, someone who's aged out of camp, basically. What I didn't know was that she was going to be siding with Luke. I had no idea. Like, I must have missed that memo, because I did not know that she was going to be fighting with Luke. And I find that super interesting. I'm like, who is this girl? I want to know about her. And like, the fact that she made the trailer kind of tells me that she's gonna have like a decent role. I don't know. We'll see. I'm intrigued. And also, she has a bow and arrow. Is she an Apollo kid? That would be interesting. Just saying. Yeah, I just thought it was a very good trailer. I thought it was funny that like, it sort of kept doing the whole like multiple tagged scenes at the end of the trailer. Like, you think it's going to end and it doesn't end. Because like, first we see the title card, which by the way tells us the release date, 10th December, which is great. It's also my grandma's birthday, but that's okay. I'm sure my grandma will forgive me if we like go out, like go have dinner with her, and then after I go home to watch Percy Jackson. No, it's fine. It's fine. She doesn't even know what that is. But anyway, we got our release date, so that's good. My December is going to be so packed, you guys. Like, like I have Stranger Things and Percy Jackson releasing at the same time. That's mean. Like, Disney and Netflix, like, get your shit together. That's mean. I can't do that. But I'll have to, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, we got our release date, and then we get the title screen with the release date, and then we get the Tyson reveal, which Tyson looks great. It's one of those things where it's like, Cyclopes are always going to look uncanny valley to us, because we're so used to like looking at a person's face and seeing two eyes rather than one in the middle. So like, does it look a little like fake? Obviously. Cyclopes don't exist. They're real. They're not real. Yeah, it's always gonna look a little bit like off, but it's meant to be that way. And it also adds to that whole thing with Annabeth distrusting him, of course. But I think he looked great. I'm so excited for Daniel Deemer because I liked him so much in the half of it. He was so great in that movie. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. It's great. I love that movie. And he was so sweet. And like, when they cast him, I'm like, he is the perfect Tyson. And I am so excited. So I'm looking forward to that. But then, and then we get like the Disney Plus logo. And you think it's over. And then another scene comes on. And it's Percy and Annabeth and Tyson, I think, is there too. In the Grey Sisters cab. And one of them, I think it's Kristen Shaw, I think it's the one who asks Annabeth if Percy's her boyfriend. And she's like, I never said boyfriend. I never said boyfriend. And Percy's like, yeah, I get it. Okay. And it's so funny. I'm gonna have so much fun with those two this season because they're gonna be together so much. Like, so much. So yeah, I'm very looking forward to that. I really like the trailer. I'm pretty sure we won't get another one of those for quite a while. Because, you know, it is what it is. So we have to feel satisfied with what we have right now. But we probably will get some stills soon enough-ish. And again, production in season 3 has started or is starting soon. So we have that to look forward to. Which then leads me to, like, the news of the day. I like the trailer as much as the next person, but the casting reveal is what I was here for. Okay? That was what I was really looking forward to. Like, I could live without the trailer for a little bit longer, but I needed to know who they cast as Nico and Bianca. Especially Nico, because he's my child, my baby. We love him. Please. Everybody loves Nico. But Nico and Bianca, because they're both such incredibly important characters, not just in season 3, but like from Titan's Curse on. And yeah, we got the announcements. And they're absolutely perfect! They're so cute. The guys, like, Jesus, just look at them. Look at how cute they are. Aren't they the most adorable? Oh my god, they're so perfect. I'm so excited. I got chills. Ooh, I love them. So Nico is played by Levi Chrysopoulos, which I'm very glad that they found someone like from the Mediterranean. Like, he might not be Italian, like, fine, it doesn't have to be exact, but like, it seems like he has Greek ancestry. It sounds from his name, at least. So, I approve of that. I like that. And Bianca will be played by Olive Abercrombie. I don't know anything about either of them. Like I said, the only thing I've heard about them and from them was the reveal video at San Diego Comic-Con. And I only got to see Levi speak, because when Olive started speaking, the video cut off. But she, like, the 2 seconds I saw of her sounded great. So I'm not worried or anything. I don't know how old they are. Like, Levi looks like he might be like 10, 11. So he's in the right range. I don't know about Olive. She might be like 14, 15. Which I know that Bianca's older, but she was... Again, we're in a tough spot because everybody's older than they should be at this point. That is what happens with this type of, like, shows. When you're working with kids in, like, during the puberty stage, they age really fast, man. They grow really fast. So, I don't know. Olive might be somewhere between 14 and 16, which... fine by me. Like, I think Bianca was like maybe a year younger than Percy, I think. So she fits right in there. You know, if she's around Leah's age, we're fine. Leah and Walker, like somewhere in between, we're fine. I'm not going to complain. But yeah, they're so cute. I mean, they're see the picture again. In their reveal picture, goddammit. In the reveal picture, they're actually both wearing black and white. Which I think is amazing. They're so cute. I just love it. And I like what I saw of Levi in the video. He seems so like chipper and like happy, and that's the way the Nico should be. In season 3, in the Titan's Curse, He changes later, but I'm sure the kid can pull it off. Like, oh god, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna, like, oh, I love it. Like, I don't know if we can. Again, Rick, if you're watching this video for some reason, hi again. I love you again. But also, if you manage to sneak in like a little glimpse of like a blonde head floating in the background in the infirmary, I will love you forever. I mean, I already love you forever, but that might be the thing that kills me of happiness. I'm just saying, you don't even have to say the name Will Solace. Just show me a little blonde head walking around the infirmary. That is enough for me. My soul will ascend. Okay? I don't even need them to interact or anything, although, you know, if you want to do that, like, give us a little scene of Nico in the infirmary from that one flashback where he, like, cuts himself while sword fighting and has to go to the infirmary and meets the love of his life. Feel free. I certainly wouldn't mind, but I don't need that. I just need to see Will. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's not like Will. Even if you cast someone else later, just the thought that Will is there is enough for me. And especially if he's in the same scene as Nico. I'm just saying. Because, listen, okay, I know I'm obsessive, but I don't hold much hope that we're actually going to get this series all the way to, like, Trials of Apollo. I think it's too long. I think when they chose to do one book per season, they kind of killed that idea straight off the bat. I originally wanted them to do 2 books per season, but, you know, TV. That's not how they can't really do that. I guess it would be too expensive and just too big of an undertaking. But that sort of kills my hope of ever getting to Trials of Apollo and ever seeing Nico and Will together. Maybe, if we really, really push it, we can get to Heroes of Olympus, and, like, through Heroes of Olympus, it would take, like, 20 years. So, it's not easy, but maybe there's a chance? I don't think so. But, like, Trials of Apollo is just too far, right? So, like, I need any Angelo I could get as soon as possible, because I know we're never going to get to the real thing. It's just, I have to, like, have a little hope for that. So, again, Rick, if you're watching this, please, I beg of you, but, you know, I'll take whatever I can get at this point. I'm just excited that we have a Nico and a Bianca, and we have a teaser for season 2, which was great, but, like, really, we have a Nico and Bianca, and that's what's making me the happiest. So, yeah, that's about it. That's my big reaction, I guess. It's not much of a reaction. It's just me, like, yapping at the screen for 20 minutes. So I will let you guys go, but, you know, as soon as we get more Percy Jackson news, I'm so excited for the new season coming out at the end of the year. I love this show. I love this series. I love these books. I love everything about this. And I'm so excited. And, God, I just hope we keep getting more news. I hope we get to see Nico and Bianca in costume soon. That would be really exciting. Anyway, that's about it for me today. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next one, and stay tuned for my How to Train Your Dragon reaction if it's not posted yet. It's coming soon. Bye!